Hi everyone, it's me, Nikki. Just wanted to keep in touch with you guys. I have done a lot off camera, and I hope you guys understand that I don't have Wi-Fi. That's why it takes me so long to upload videos and stuff, but I'm trying. And since September moved home, we got to get Wi-Fi for her schooling, so yay! That means I'll be able to upload more once we get Wi-Fi. But anyways, I don't know if I should show you guys all the things I did, or just wait until I get everything together and show you. But this is to the fairy journal. This is all the stuff to it. The other two, the Victorian Ladies and the Country Bird Journal, I think I've got them almost finished. I just need to sew the journal together and then find a ribbon to tie it into the folio, but I think those two are pretty much done. And I apologize, I did a lot of that off camera, but like I said, the uploading process for me takes forever. Like I'll do this video. I'm doing this video on Tuesday. If you guys get to see it by Wednesday, I will be surprised. That's how bad it is where I live, because we live in the country and stuff. And anyways, so that said, I was thinking about making some, I need more fairy ephemera, I think. So I was thinking about cutting this part. This is from the Life's Vignettes from Blue Fern Studios. So I was thinking about cutting some of this out and making some journal cards and putting some fairy stuff on it. So I guess I'll just take you guys with me while I do that, if you want to come with me. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing good. I just had a weird experience at the Walmart store, which is what I call Walmart. My kids make fun of me because I call it the Walmart store, but I don't know, whatever. So I get some stuff, and I'm like, I look like crap today, guys, honestly. And I just wanted to go. We needed toilet paper. We needed, oh, I don't want to cut that. We needed cat food. We needed chicken snacks. I needed something to help me make supper. Plus, I wanted to go to the Save and Serve. Woohoo! Well, the Save and Serve turned out to be a bust. I think there's way too many people that know about that place now. Daggone it. I had to get there on Monday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning or something more to get stuff, I think now. But anyway, went there, couldn't find anything. Went to the Walmart store, got the stuff I needed. Which, by the way, does anybody else realize how expensive toilet paper is? What the? I had a limited budget when I went there today. Like I don't get paid till Thursday, so. Oh, I don't know how to cut this one. I don't know how to do that one. I know I want to do this, but I'm like, okay, so I had like a certain amount of money I could spend, and I knew what I wanted to get, right? I don't know how to cut this one. I guess I'm just going to do this. Oopsie. But I'm like, okay, so I need these certain things, and you know, if I have any extra, then I'll get some snacks. So I go in there, I'm getting the stuff. Toilet paper is like, for the smallest pack, it's like $8. I'm like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? What? So whatever, maybe I just don't know the world anymore. And then, well, I seen this the other day. Fritos are like $4.60. When has a bag of chips ever been over $4? Can somebody please tell me that? I don't know about where you guys live, but where we live, that's not the case usually. It really isn't. And this is gonna take some thinking here. But I was like, what the? So then I'm like, okay, one of the other things I wanted to get was I wanted to get some cookies for Ken. And Bean said she wanted something small to snack on, so I figured Oreos. That would be a good snack for her, right? $5.60 for Oreos. I'm like, what is going on with this world right now? Like, holy crap! I remember when they were $2.99. Am I like losing my mind? Am I showing my age? What's going on? what's really going on? So then, after a frustrating time of going through Walmart and figuring out how expensive everything is, I got to the self-checkout, because I always do that now. I don't even bother with regular checkouts anymore. It's kind of like, whatever. And so I get to the self-checkout, and I go to put my money in, and it was like $26 or something like that. And I put no, 36. And I put a $5 bill in, because I only had like 30 some dollars. $38, I think. I don't know. So I'm like, I went to put, put the 20 and the 10. And went to put the 5 in. It would not take my $5 bill. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't like being the center of attention at all. I do not like any attention, especially out in public. I get really nervous and really anxious. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. I hate it. So I'm sitting there. I cannot get this $5 bill to go through. And that's all I have. I put a 20 and 10 in. I had a 5. And I don't have any other 5. It's what I have to put in. And it will not take this $5 bill. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? So after about 15 tries, the guy that's watching the self-checkout thing, he realizes I'm having an issue. And he comes over and he's like, oh, don't worry. Sometimes they're really finicky. And so he takes the $5 bill and he's blowing on it. He's rubbing it on his pants. He's straightening it out. He's doing all this stuff. And I'm like, just watching him. And he's trying to make me feel better. He's like, oh, these stupid machines, sometimes, they're real finicky. It could be that little cut in the middle. That could be why it's not taking it, and all this stuff. In the meantime, I'm over here, like, I start sweating. I start getting, like, anxiety because I feel like I don't like that stuff. I just want to get my stuff and get out of the store. I think I have, like, some kind of social issue. I don't know what it is. I'm sweating. I got my glasses on. I'm hoping nobody can see me sweating. That's another thing I'm anxious about, because I'm like, oh my gosh. And he can't get it. So he's like, okay, I'm going to go take this to my manager and change it out for a new $5 bill, and maybe that'll be what helps. And I'm like, okay. So I'm standing there, and I pull my stuff off the thing that I've already rang up and put it in the cart. And I'm just standing there waiting, I'm sweating. What is going on? He comes back, he's like, well, unfortunately, my manager is really busy right now, so she said I just have to do this. So he suspends payment on it, prints a receipt, and I have to take it over to the customer service desk, right? So I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. I just want to get my stuff and get out. That's all I want to do, right? I knew I shouldn't have came here. So then I get my receipt thing, and I go to the customer service desk, and of course, there's a line at the customer service desk, as always. So I'm standing there and standing there and standing there and standing there and sweating and sweating and sweating and sweating. I'm like, should I take my coat off at this point? Should I not take my coat off? Like, I'm debating that in my head. This is how lame I am, you guys. All this stuff, it's the most stupidest, lame things. And it just drives me to anxiety, and I don't know why. It's crazy. So, anyways, long story short, got the stuff, got out of Walmart. So then I get home, and chickens are not all out. Because when I left, it was kind of like September was here still. She's getting ready to leave after me, but not right after me. And I told her, because I said I saw 4 chickens came out when I went out. And usually they all come running at me when I go out. And I'm like, where's the other ones? And I know Duck, she's in the coop. She's laying an egg. So she's all by herself in the coop. And I got 4 chickens coming at me. And I'm like, there should be 4 more chickens coming at me. So, I'm like, chickens, chickens. And usually when I do that, they always come. I'm like, what's going on? Are they okay? So then I see one of the roosters in front of me. He's with 3 of the hens. And I'm like, okay. Then I hear the other rooster. He's up in the cornfield, okay? So he's with the women. Oh my goodness, I think my glue gun's had it, you guys. I gotta kind of push it out in order to get it to work. So I hear the other rooster up in the cornfield. He's crowing away, and he's like way out there. I don't know what they're doing. I think it's because it's chilly and it's warmer in the cornfield, you know? I think that's what was going on. So I'm like yelling and yelling and yelling, and they aren't coming out. I still hear them crowing out there. So I went back in, I told September, I said, hey, I'm leaving. Whenever the other 4 come out of the cornfield, let me know so I know they're all okay. And she's like, okay. So then she calls me and she says, hey, I only see 6 out here. And then ducks in the coop, and that's it. So we're missing 2. And I was like, oh my gosh. You know, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what is going on? So I come home. I was on my way home at that point. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So then I get home, and I had gotten cheese for them. So I was like, chickens, and I had cheese. Well, here Lonnie comes out, which Lonnie, that's another story. One of the roosters attacked her and gave her a wound on her head. I mean, I know she's really mean and bitchy, or B-I-T-C-H-Y, or I-E, or Y, or whatever, sometimes. But oh my gosh, one of the roosters attacked her and put a wound on her head. And she's all by herself. She comes running up to me. I'm like, okay, hi, Lonnie. You know, where's the other one? So then all of a sudden, some more come running out, because I ran up to the field and I was like, chickens, and I'm yelling in the field. I'm like, where are you guys at? And so I got 8 chickens altogether that came out, or 7 chickens that came out altogether. And then I had Duck. She's in the chicken coop, you know, like I said. So she's doing that. Well, we're missing one. So then I'm like, okay, what the heck's going on? Like, where's this other chicken? So I go in the cornfield. Here's me. I got my boots and my tights and my coat. I'm running through the cornfield. Like, chicken! Chicken! I can't find her. I get worried. I still can't find her. And I go in the house. I call Ken. I'm like, I don't know. I'm really scared because I only see 7 chickens, and I know Duck is in the, don't mind I'm trying to rig this thing so it'll work. I know Duck's in the coop, but we're missing a chicken. And he's like, oh, don't worry, she'll show up. And I said, well, I went in the field, and I can't find her, you know, because it was a hen, because both the roosters were out. And I knew we had Penelope, which is I didn't tell you guys about Penelope, but I will. And I knew we had her, we had Lonnie, Duck was in laying an egg. And we had both roosters. So I'm like, which one's missing? You know, because we still haven't really named them, because a lot of them are just kind of like, I don't know, they don't really have their own personality yet. So Ken's like, don't worry, it you know, she'll appear, whatever. By the way, I Mod Podged all these too, so I sealed them, so they should be okay. Fronts and backs of all of them. So just so you guys know, that was another thing I did off camera. But so I'm like yelling and yelling and yelling, and I'm really getting worried, you know. I'm like, I didn't count them last night when I put them away, because there's 9 chickens. It's a small coop. I just figured they're all in there, and it was really chilly out, and I feel bad I didn't count them all. Usually I always count them. And I'm like, was she there last night? Was she in the coop last night? I don't know. So then I'm on the phone with Ken, and I'm telling him why I'm so worried and stuff. And then all of a sudden, this loner chicken comes out of the chicken coop, or out of the cornfield, looking around like, hello, where's everybody at? I'm like, oh my goodness, would you stop? Where have you been? I wanted to yell so bad. I'm like, don't you know how worried I was, you weirdo? So anyways, I think they're all out there now. Well, I know they're all out there now. But holy crap, I had a heart attack. I was like, what got to the chickens now? You know, it's like we lock them up in the coop and stuff, and then during the day, they're usually in the cornfield, so they're not like exposed to hawks or anything. I just got really scared. That was not cool. And anyway, so now everything's okay. And I'll tell you about Penelope in a second here. Let me go get this glue off my fingers. I'm sorry if you, I'm like rigging this thing so bad. It doesn't have the, it doesn't have the stand anymore. It got dropped on the floor. And I have to push this in order to get the glue to come out. So I think it's time to get a new glue gun. But in the meantime, this is how I have to work it. So I'm sorry. That's what I'm doing. I know I'm weird. I know I don't do things conventionally, but it works. So, all right, hold on, guys. I'll tell you about Penelope in a minute. I gotta go get a drink because I'll keep coughing. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I think I was just talking too much and my throat was like, hello, you need to get something to drink because you have a dry throat. And we're gonna make you cough until you get something to drink. Thank you. So this is kind of what I did with the other ones with the journal covers. I just added lace in the sides. I didn't really do a lot except for Mod Podge them. But anyways, let's work on these journaling cards. I did these too. I did one of these for each of the journals, like a plastic thing, and has, this one has fairies, the other one had Victorian ladies, the other one had vintage advertisements in it for the Country Bird Journal. So let me see if I can get my fairy stuff here. Hello, fairy stuff. Where are you? Here you are. Okay. Nope, that's not it. What did I do with it? Did I take it out and put it somewhere? Alright, now I gotta look for that. Hold on. Okay, found it. Alright. That one got a little squished. That's pretty big though. See, this stuff like this could go on the journal cover. It's kind of big, but anyways, I don't know. I'm just looking for stuff for the journaling cards right now. So let's start with this one. What about? No, I don't really want her to be sideways because we're gonna have her right side up in the. See, because there's another one that could be sideways. She's pretty. We could do her. That's cool. I like that. I'm gonna make some of these in the journaling cards too. But I haven't done that yet. Like, that's one we're gonna use. And I want to order one of her books. I love these fairy things. But I'm gonna order one. I think, I can't remember what her name is. Is it Cicely something? I don't know. But I really like her fairies. And I'd like to have a book. Oh, look, that's perfect. That's a big one. Okay, she's the one Rudy's for that. So let's go ahead and put her on. I need some glue. Because I'd like to have the colored ones. These are just printouts I got off the computer. I hope that's okay. I do that, but I want to get her book. I have it on my Amazon wish list, but yeah, I got some other stuff I gotta get first, you know. Probably like a glue gun would be helpful. But oh well, it is what it is. So what else is new, you guys? I don't know. We got you guys have probably already seen this because you're probably up to speed more than I am, but we got, I started going to the library again, and my fees are paid. I was so scared to go there. I was like, I wonder what my fees are. It'd probably be like $20. And because we got a new DVD and Blu-ray player, because remember we couldn't watch movies because our DVD player wasn't working, and we don't have Netflix and stuff like that. We have Roku, which is like, because like I said, we just run the TV off of our hotspots on our phones. And I'm sorry if I'm talking really super fast. I had coffee this morning. I just realized that I'm talking really fast. So if you want to exit out of this video because I'm annoying you, I totally get it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I go there. I only owed $8.60. So when I went up there and to pay my bill, oh, I should have inked that. Take on it. Is it too late? Yeah, we'll just have to let that one go. But I went up to a lady that she's really nice to me. I always, you know what? Let's do this first. Hold on. I want to back it with this file. Where is that file? No, I want to back it with this. No, I want to back it with this. So, the lady, she knows me really well. The one that got me a job there, but I couldn't take because they wanted me to work Saturdays, and that's when I work at the hotel, you know. But she's really super sweet. I said, hey. She goes, hey, I haven't seen you for a while. And I said, yeah, I know. We haven't had a DVD player for a while. And she started laughing, and I said, but we got one now. And so, because I had like 6 movies to pick up, I think. And she's like, I see. And anyways, I paid my fine, which was so cool that it wasn't as much as I thought. And guess what movie we got, you guys? We got Jurassic Park World. Wait. Jurassic World. No. Jurassic Park World Dominion? World Opinion? World Dominance? Oh, I don't know. Something like that. The latest one that they just came out with, right? I never got to go to the theaters and see it and stuff. I'm so excited to watch it. But the only thing is, Ken is not really... Okay, here's Ken, okay? He says he's not into dinosaur movies, right? Oh, you got a dinosaur movie. But if I turn it on and he's sitting here, he's glued to the TV. That's how he rolls. He'll just be like that the whole time. What dinosaur movie? And then you turn on, he's like stuck to the TV. I'm like, I thought you didn't like dinosaur movies. I know, it's pretty good. He doesn't really talk like that, by the way. That's just me making fun of him. Just kidding. Anyway, so I've been trying to get him to watch that with me. And then we also got Dune, which we had that one before when it first came out. But that was when our DVD started messing up. And it was shut off like every 10 minutes. Then we had to restart it. Try to get to the place where we were at. Watch it for another 20 minutes. And then it would shut off again. You know, so it was really annoying. Oh, look, there's a Susie fur. So we never ended up watching the whole thing, and I was really interested, and that made me mad, because I was like, everybody said it was a really good show, and what we got to see, it was really good. So we have that to watch, too, and he says he doesn't remember watching the parts that we watched, but it was good. I thought it was really good, what we've seen so far, and I really want to watch that, too. And then we got The Last Kingdom. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not. It's, I think the latest one is season 5 or 6. I'm not sure. But I think it's the latest one because, well, with COVID and everything, all the seasons got pushed back. So everything is running way slow. But I think this is the newest one because it was talking about things that happened in the details. It said like 6 years after the fight that blah, blah, blah. Which was on the last one that we watched. I hope I'm making sense. I'm probably just doing gibberish. But this happened. And so I'm thinking that that's probably the latest one. So we're going to watch that. But that is a really good series if you guys haven't watched that. It's called The Last Kingdom. And I don't know if you like historical fiction and stuff like that, but it's super good. I really liked it. That was one of the ones that we were stuck on and when we got to last season, when they were making the other one. Because we had to watch it on DVD, of course. When it got to last season, I was like, dang on it, that stinks. Like that. So, yeah, I'm really excited to watch that. And yeah, so we just got the stuff sitting here and nobody's watching any movies. Because by the time everybody gets home from work and, you know, takes care of everything we got to take care of, we're all like whooped. And then we just kind of want to sit down and watch our phones or, you know, whatever else we're watching. And don't want to be committed to a movie, I guess. Does that make sense? It's kind of weird. You know, if we turn it on, everybody's going to watch it. But, you know, nobody turns it on. Anyways. So, crap. And another thing I got too, which I know I'm weird, is, do you know, I don't know if any of you watch like The Walking Dead or anything. I watched like the first couple of seasons. I watched until I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Glenn got hit with that baseball bat by that guy. No, that was it. I was done. I'm like, that is totally disturbing. I don't need to see that anymore. This is something I don't need to watch. You know what I mean? But up until then, I watched it. But, you know, with all that stuff, like with all the zombie movies, you ever notice that, like the first couple of seasons are super good because it's kind of like, I know, a lot of you probably are like, we're not into that, Nikki, stop talking about it, but, like, the first couple seasons are always about the zombies, you know what I mean, like, and that's the cool part. I mean, not really, I don't never want that to happen or anything, but that's pretty much what it's supposed to be based on, and that's what they are. But then after a couple of seasons, everything gets all weird, and it's all about people. And it's mainly about people doing stupid stuff to people. You know what I mean? And then it gets like, that's not really what I want to see anymore. So you stop watching it. So I got The Walking Dead Season 1 is what I got. Because I wanted to see the beginning again. Because I think the beginning seasons of them are the best to watch. Look at that. Well, who made all these cards? Look what I found. This, that. Oh my goodness. Somebody went and made fairy cards and didn't even tell me. Now I'm making fairy cards I don't even have to. You know, those invisible fairy people that make their own fairy cards. I don't know. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm in such a corny mood. I'm so sorry. But anyways, do any of you guys do that? Like, you go back and just watch the first couple videos of the things like that? Because those are the ones that are really the best and most interesting to watch. Or is it just me? Because, I don't know. I think it's kind of lame now because it just deals with people. Like I said, I haven't really watched it since that whole thing with Glenn because that was disturbing. But yeah, I got that because I wanted to watch that. I haven't done that yet either. You know, another thing that I thought about that I really like, and I haven't, I don't know who brought this up to me. Somebody did. I think I was at work. Somebody was talking about SpaghettiOs. Does anybody here that watches me, do you remember SpaghettiOs? Like, I think this one looks best. I don't really like that pose. Let me see. But, I don't know about you guys, but I used to take SpaghettiOs. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have so many cards made and I didn't even know. Where was I when I did that? Anyway, they were talking about different things, different weird things to date. And I said, you want to hear something weird? Well, of course I had to tell them about my sister's, what is it called? She has a sandwich she makes. Sissy, I know you're going to watch this. What is those sandwiches that you make? Swiss cheese, potato chips, and what was the other thing? I like that, though. I think that's cute. I can't remember. Oh, look, that would be good on the cover. Look at her. But anyway, specialty sandwiches. That's what she called them, specialty sandwiches. So, yeah. But I told him about that, and then I said, you know, another really good thing. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Maybe we'll do that. I said is, you take SpaghettiOs, and you put Velveeta cheese. I'm going to put that on a backing. I love that. I think that's so cute. Maybe we'll do that. But you take SpaghettiOs and you put Velveeta cheese in them, and you put you melt Velveeta cheese in them, and then you put ranch dressing and banana peppers in them. You eat it like that. I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, I can't watch your channel anymore. You make me sick. I haven't done that, in my defense, since I was young. But I did used to eat that a lot. So so the other day, me and Ken were at the store, and I said, we were walking through the aisles, and I saw SpaghettiOs, and I picked up a can. He's like, what are you getting that for? I'm like, oh, you know, just haven't eaten them for a while, so I figured I'd get some. I plan on eating them, you guys, without the banana peppers and the ranch dressing. Maybe some Velveeta cheese. I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of like, I wonder if I'll still like those. Just kind of weird, you know. You just forget you like things. And it could be something stupid like that, you know. I mean, my dad, he used to take ramen noodles and doctor them up all the time. Put meat and cheese and different vegetables in them. And he loved it. He used to do it all the time when he had to cook for himself. Like if Deb, my stepmom, would be at work or something. Because he's retired. And she's retired now. But she retired after him. So there's a while where he had to make his own lunches and stuff at home. And he would do that. And he's like, you're so good, you know? I don't know. Maybe my family and me are just weird. So see, that means you too. But, what else is going on? Bean got her a bed. She ordered a bed for downstairs in her room. They still have the finished basement over there where the kids' rooms were. But she had since taken her mattress and, you know, whatever. And she wanted a bigger bed for her and Susie to sleep on, you know, her pup. So she ordered that. Her railing came yesterday and she put it up. And her mattress was supposed to come today, but it's being a little bit late. Might sew these too. Let me put these aside. I'm all over the place, guys. Me and coffee do not go together very well because I don't drink it very much. And when I do, I'm like, kind of crazy. So I'm sorry if I'm really speedy and that's making you guys anxious. I don't mean to be. I just knew that I wanted to film because I don't want you guys to think that I've fallen off the face of the earth or anything like that. And I wanted to show you guys what I've done with the other journals, but then I thought, no, because I'll make it a surprise after I put them all together and show you guys the final flip through, I think. Unless you guys really want to see them. If you do, put it in the comments and I'll show you guys what the update. But I plan on having them done pretty soon, hopefully. Especially now that I found out I had all these journaling cards for the fairy one. Wow, I didn't even know. I gotta finish the folio, the outside of the folios, like this part yet. On all of them. Well, the Country Bird one, I think I'm pretty happy with that one the way it is. But like this and the Victorian Lady one, I need to do some stuff with them, which is really cute. I got these, hold on, I'll show you. I got these appliques at the Save and Serve a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to use them for these journals. I'll show them to you. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, so these are the appliques that I want to put on those journals to make them prettier. I got a couple of them, and I got a couple more that I haven't used yet, too. So I'm thinking these will make a difference in how they look, I think, because, well, here, let me see. It's got so much stuff in it. I mean, like, if you put something like that and some lace and some other things on there, that'll help a lot, I think. I don't know. Maybe we'll do the covers together, too. That'll be the next video. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go because it's been 30 minutes. I've been talking to you guys' ears off, and I'm so sorry. I just get excited and stuff, and I want to share this stuff with you guys. I'm so thankful for all the new subscribers. I'm so thankful for all of you that have subscribed to me. You poor people that have to watch me. I apologize ahead of time. No, I'm so thankful for all you guys, and I'm thankful for all the likes and comments and everything. It's so cool. I never really expected anything like that. So I just really appreciate it. I'm really thankful. My chickens thank you. Clue thanks you. Susie thanks you. I thank you. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whenever you watch this, wherever you're at. And I hope that you're crafting stuff that you like to do and it makes you happy and things are going well for you. And I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.